Shalom, shalom. I'm going to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to the Most High, whose true name is Yahweh, in the name of his only begotten Son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. And his name is Hamashiach Yahawashah. All right, what I'll be going into is what is the carnal commandment? And I hear this topic brought out a lot amongst Israel, okay? And I'm going to start off with Hebrews 7 and 16. Okay, watch this here. It say, who is made not after the law of a carnal commandment, but after the power of an endless life. Now, when people read this verse, they think it's calling the Most High's commandment carnal. And that's not what this is saying. But we're going to get an understanding on what is a carnal commandment. All right? I'm going to start at Numbers 8 and verse 11. Okay. It say, and Aaron shall offer the Levites before the Lord for an offering of the children of Israel, that they may execute the service of the Lord. So we see here that Aaron is dedicating the Levites to the Most High. All right, I'm going to jump down to 14. It said, thus shalt thou separate the Levites from among the children of Israel. So we see here that the Levites are being set apart from the rest of Israel. And the Levites shall be mine. And after that shall the Levites go in and do the service of the tabernacle of the congregation. Now, the priesthood is being established with the Levites right here. And thou shalt cleanse them and offer them for an offering. For they are wholly given unto me from among the children of Israel. Instead of such as open every womb, even instead of the firstborn of all the children of Israel, have I taken them unto me. For all the firstborn of the children of Israel are mine, both man and beast. On the day that I smote every firstborn in the land of Egypt, I sanctified them for myself. So we see here that the Most High set the Levites apart from the rest of the tribes of Israel. Okay? He put them for himself. Took them for himself. Verse 18. And I have taken the Levites for all the firstborn of the children of Israel. And I have given the Levites as a gift to Aaron and his sons from among the children of Israel, to do the service of the children of Israel in the tabernacle of the congregation, and to make an atonement for the children of Israel, that there be no plague among the children of Israel when the children of Israel come nigh unto the sanctuary. And Moses and Aaron and all the congregation of the children of Israel did to the Levites according to all the Lord commanded Moses concerning the Levites. So did the children of Israel unto them. So we see here that the Levites, the priesthood, the Levitical priesthood is being established for the nation of Israel through Levi. All right. The question is, how can you become a Levite? And the answer is that you will have to descend from Levi. You will have to be born of Levi. Okay, that's that carnal, that's the flesh. Watch this here. We're going to look up the definition of carnal. And the Strong's 4559, and the word is sarkikrios. And the definition is pertaining to the flesh, carnal. The usage is fleshly, carnal, earthly. All right? So that carnal is referring to the flesh. Watch this here what Paul said. In Romans 7, I'm gonna go to 12 first and then jump down to 14. Romans 7 and 12. Wherefore the law is holy, and the commandment is holy and just and good. So you see here, Paul is telling you that the law is holy and the commandment is holy. So how can the commandment be carnal? And he's saying that it's good. So how can that be something that is carnal to you? That's not what that's talking about. All right, watch this. So Paul says something else in verse 14. I'm going to jump down to 14. He said, for we know that the law is spiritual, see? The law is spiritual. But I am carnal. So he's talking about man, flesh. That is not talking about sin. He's talking about us, humans, the fleshly. Because the carnal commandment was that the Levites, the priesthood would come through the Levites. That's the carnal commandment. That the commandment that the Lord gave to Aaron to give to the children of Levi. All right. So that's not talking about sin. But we're going to go back to Hebrews 7 and we're going to start at verse 1. We're going to go back to Hebrews 7 and start at verse 1. Okay. And it reads, for this Melchizedek, king of Salem, priest of the Most High. So we see here that Melchizedek is a priest from the Most High. Now this predates the Levitical priesthood. This is way before the tribe of Levi ever existed. Melchizedek was a priest of the Most High, sent straight from God. Okay? Who met Abraham returning from the slaughter of the kings and blessed him. To whom also Abraham gave a tenth part of all, meaning Abraham paid his tithes to Melchizedek. First being, by interpretation, Melchizedek's name, King of Righteousness. And after that, also King of Salem, which is King of Peace. Now, a question would be, who is the King of Righteousness? And who is the King of Salem, which is short for Jerusalem, which is the King of Peace? Now, that's something for you to ponder on later, but that's also something to think about. But watch in the next verse. Without father, without mother, without descent, having neither beginning of days nor of life, but made like unto the Son of God, hint, hint, abided a priest continually. Okay? So we see here that there's a spiritual priesthood that's being established through Melchizedek. This is not carnal, the fleshly the carnal commandment. This is not the fleshly. Okay? Like how the tribe of Levi was established. Because you have to be born of the tribe of Levi to be called a priest. But this here is this is spiritual. Okay? So Melchizedek came to establish a spiritual priesthood. And watch this here. I'm going to jump down to 14. It said, for it is evident that our Lord sprang out of Judah. Okay? Of which tribe Moses spake nothing concerning priesthood. Because when we read in Numbers 8 and verse 11, the priesthood was established with Levi. Judah wasn't mentioned. Okay? Verse 15. And it was far more evident for that after the similitude of Melchizedek, there ariseth another priest, who is made not after the law of a carnal commandment, which is that fleshly commandment, which the Lord had gave to Aaron to give to the Levites and their descendants. All right? That through the tribe of Levi, that the priesthood would continue. It's not going to be like that. It's going to be different. Because Christ came through the tribe of Judah. So his priesthood was spiritual. It wasn't fleshly. It wasn't carnal. Okay? So let me read that again. Who is made not after the law of a carnal commandment, but after the power of an endless life. Because when Yahushua, known as Christ, had died and resurrected, he established an forever priesthood. Verse 17, for he testified, thou art a priest forever after the order of Melchizedek. So Christ became a priest forever. All right. But let's revisit Romans 7 and 14. Romans 7 and 14, because Paul said that the law is spiritual. For we know that the law is spiritual, but I am carnal. Talking about man. So the law, he's telling you that the law is spiritual and it's not carnal. Spiritual. So with that, I hope that it opened up an understanding of that the law is not carnal. And when it's saying that the commandment is carnal, it was talking about the flesh. It's not dealing with the commandments. Okay? And with that, I'm going to end with Romans 10 and 1. Romans 10 and 1. Brethren, my heart's desire and prayer to God for Israel is that they might be saved. And with that, I say shalom.